Hello and welcome to Habano News. Before I start, I'm smoking now a Monte Cristo White Edmundo, beautiful creamy cigar. Love it. Today I'm going to talk to you about a line of cigars that was created 6 years ago. And it's released every year to celebrate the Chinese New Year. As you know, the Chinese now own half of Habanos, and they are a big market for cigars, for wine, for luxury items. And in 2019, Habanos launched a box of cigars to celebrate the Chinese New Year. So in 2019, it was released for 2020, so it was released for the Year of the Rat. And we discovered now that they've produced one cigar for every of the 6 major brands, which means that the first one was Romeo and Julieta, the Maravillas 8. As you know, 8 is the lucky number, red is the lucky color. And they are all red, those cigars. They have red tags, second bands or foot bands, except Cohiba. Cohiba doesn't have the red foot band. So 2020 was a Maravillas box of 8. After that, all the boxes were 18 cigars. And so Year of the Rat, 2020, Year of the Ox, Oyo de Monterrey Primaveras. Then we had H. Upmann Magnum 52, Year of the Tiger in 2022. Then we had the Cohiba Siglo de Oro for the Year of the Rabbit. So you have foot band with a picture of the rabbit or the tiger or the dragon. For this year is the Monte Cristo Brillantes. This is the Year of the Dragon, finishing in February. And at the end of February, there will be, or mid-February, the Partagas Cedros to celebrate the Year of the Snake. So what can we say about these cigars? Around me, they're not popular. I know my friends are not smoking them. I bought a few boxes of each when they were launched, and I smoked the Marias with some friends, and some of you might remember that. We smoked them in my house, in my apartment in Abu Dhabi a few years back, and we didn't even finish the cigar. So they were either not ready or not good at all. And what I can say is that they are still for sale. There are still Maravillas 8 for sale on some reliable websites. In Geneva, for example, House of Grauer is still selling Romeo and Julieta Maravillas 8. So obviously, they are not selling that fast. And I know they have Chinese clients. So if the Chinese are not buying the Chinese New Year, who's going to buy them? And what I discover is the market is full of Siglo de Oro. I was in Cuba, and last year I saw a Chinese lady buy the Cohiba Siglo de Oro. I have a picture here for you. I think she spent around 160,000 euros, 160,000 euros. But these cigars are still for sale in every shop I know. So obviously 2 years later, they are not selling that fast. So they made 18,888 boxes of 18 cigars. And now they launched in the market, they launched the Monte Cristo Brillantes, and next year they're going to launch the Partagas Cedros. So these cigars are quite expensive. The boxes are around 1,500 to 4,000 for the Cohiba. But as you can see from this picture here, La Casa del Habano in Nyon, Switzerland, is offering 20% off. So it shows one thing is the market is not absorbing these cigars. And it seems to me that it's the same for Cohiba Robusto. So all the expensive cigars now are having a little issue, especially this series. Why? If you have any idea, if you have any explanation, because I mean they are beautiful boxes, they are nice collector's items. So I was wondering why the Chinese didn't buy them, because obviously the market in China is big and could absorb it. So is it that the Chinese don't want to buy anything that is too Chinese and they prefer to buy, the books or the limited edition, or is it because the non-Chinese people don't want to buy anything that is related to China because for them it's only for the Chinese? Or is it because it's too expensive, or is it because it's too fancy? It's like going back to my previous video when I was talking about the launch of two new BIK cigars in the BIK line, from 3 to 5. Do we need those expensive cigars? I certainly don't, obviously. And whether you buy it as an investment is another matter, obviously. But can it go up in value? And who's going to buy it from you? This is another question. So as far as these are concerned, it's not a successful line. As I said, they're still on the market. The Maravillas is on the market for sale at House of Grauer. Monte Cristo Brillantes is for sale. Primaveras is for sale. Magnum 52, Year of the Tiger. I remember I saw a lot of these boxes in the shops. And of course, the Siglo de Oro is still out there. And I heard that some shops trying to, drop the price, and obviously some shops more than some others. So there's definitely an issue with the price of these cigars, and of course also on the acceptance of the market of these cigars. At the same time, I know there's also an issue at the moment on the expensive cigars. We talked about it. I exchanged with some people on the comment, and they were saying that the shops are full of Linea Maestra, Linea de Oro, all the expensive high-end lines of the major cigar brands, but we can hardly find the other $20 to $30 cigars, but the $100 plus cigars are all there sitting on the shelf. So maybe there is an issue, maybe there's a recession coming, definitely in some European countries. Maybe it's a saturation, of course. And there's also an issue in China. I don't think the Chinese are buying as much as they were. So it will be interesting to see what happens, especially if Habanos keeps on launching those rare, expensive cigars. So let me know in the comment what you think, and what you think about, what's going to happen about, the future. What's going to happen in the future for this line? Do you like it? Do you think it should continue, or do you think it's just marketing? It will be interesting for me to know. I hope you like this video. If you did, please kindly subscribe to the channel. Thank you and goodbye.